I have 3 kids. I have a 14-year-old daughter, an 11-year-old son, and a 7-year-old son. Kylie, Caleb, Kaylin. When the hurricane was coming, I didn't get out of work until 6 o'clock, and it was only 150 miles out. I didn't have time to prepare. I didn't have time to do anything. So I got back to my house, I grabbed my dog, and I grabbed my kids, and we went a little further up to stay at a friend's house. I came back and to nothing. There was nothing here. Everything was ruined. So it was difficult to see our little town like that. It was a trailer, and we were up to code on the windstorm and stuff, but it didn't make it. No. We had a big oak tree in the front yard, and it fell on top of it, ruined the roof. We had water in the walls, it buckled the floors, water in the windows. The house was so hot, but I didn't end up getting the generator till 3 days before we got power. So before that, it was so hot. It was summer. All the windows were open. We were out of gas, so we would have to travel really far to go get just a little gallon of gas, and we would use it at night to keep cool. So I had to set my alarm clock. We all slept in the living room on blankets with the windows and doors open because the walls and the mildew, and my middle son has asthma. So he had to sleep with his inhaler because he couldn't breathe. It was horrible. And it's hard to do that when you have a generator. So I had to set it really far and set my alarm every 2 hours to go put just enough gas in the generator to keep the house cool enough to where they could sleep, and we all slept on a pallet in the living room. It still gets me to think about it. It was hard. Those were definitely some trying times. My knees, I think, were bleeding from praying so hard for a miracle, especially for my middle son with allergies and asthma. He was born premature. So he's always had a lot of health issues, and being in that house, it was hard for him. He couldn't breathe, and the mold and mildew in the walls and the roof, and it attacked him so much. And so not only did I have to think about my ruined house, I had to think about my son because I had nowhere to take him. We didn't have nowhere to go. When I found out I was approved, I just cried for months and months. It still didn't feel real. I don't think it felt real until maybe just a couple days ago. And I've been here for a week, and it didn't feel real at all. Every step of the way, and just such a blessing. And this company is such a blessing, and they truly do help people who are trying so hard to get back on our feet and make a better life from what we had, and just hope, and to give our kids a forever home that they can be proud of, that they can breathe in, that I can breathe in.